Good morning, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, depending where you are in the world. Just got some fuel for the old Caliber SRT, doing a little bit of a test drive, seeing how she's acting. Oop, did not mean to do that. This clutch is a little touchy. Kind of working out the kinks. She's missing a little bit whenever I get into boost. So definitely probably going to be some plugs and some coils. We're going to try plugs first when we get paid. Other than that, drivability is not terrible. She can drive, definitely drives. As far as running goes, yeah, anything over 5 pounds she starts missing, so I'm definitely thinking it's going to be spark plug related. But you guys, so far everything's looking up. It's been a battle, it's been a hell of a battle. So we started at Toyota. The only catch is we get paid every 2 weeks, so we started at the beginning of the pay period, so you boys got to wait 3 weeks to get paid. Not fun. Not fun at all. Considering my last check at Hyundai was $60-something. The check prior to that was about, what, $80-something? But we're making progression, guys. We're making progression. I've already got 30-something hours for the week so far, you know, and then I'm going to get another, what, 40 or 50 hours for the next week. And I believe it's going to be the next Friday. Not this coming Friday, but the next Friday, I believe, that I'll finally get paid. It's been a fucking battle, guys. Pardon my French. But we got enough fuel, so we can last hopefully for the next 2 weeks, just working back. And definitely noticed something with the sending unit. I think it's the reader, the floater that kind of reads your fuel gauge. A little off, not terrible, but it's definitely a little off. And we need a new battery. We definitely need a new battery. This one's from 2022, not that old, but with that cold that we just had, that ice storm, battery ain't doing the greatest. She's definitely struggling a bit. And taking these back roads back to the house, or the shed, as my lady would say. It's supposed to be a cabin, but definitely ain't a cabin yet. Yeah, these roads are horrendous. Gearbox feels good too, not too bad. No scratches, no scrapes. Mileage, she's kind of up there. She's got 159,057 miles so far. Picked her up at 158. First thing we did was a lube job, so I have until about 163,500 miles. I'll do the next lube job. So far this year, the goal is to change all these fluids out, flush everything out, get new fluids in. Gearbox feels good. Definitely not like the Neon when I first got my SRT4 Neon. Second gear was crunchy, third gear was grinding, and then the typical third gear pop-outs. The Getrag, I don't know how you pronounce it, Getrag transmission that Dodge provided with this and developed in-house. Freaking phenomenal. Love this gearbox. And the extra gear too, that's pretty nice to have. Fun freaking car, guys. It's a really fun car. She definitely needs work for $4,500, you know. It's not a perfect car, but she freaking runs and drives, and damn do I feel good driving it. That's what counts right there. The smiles per gallon, you know. The smiles per gallon. But heard from Big Brother the other day. He wanted me to send him a picture of the Caliber and of his Z, so I went ahead and did that. And he was pretty happy, like, ooh wee, you know, we're gonna be doing some damage when he gets out. And so still the projected release date for Big Brother is gonna be July 9th of this year. So hopefully I can pick him up in the Caliber. And the same color as my orange Neon. Freaking love it, bro. Do love that. Heavy steering, you know, definitely miss that compared to my Focus ST. Very light electric steering. Very precise though, for sure. But damn, did I miss a real car feeling, like real car feeling. Like, and even the seats, man, like the embroidered SRT, like that's pretty damn attractive. I like that. Big old lazy boys, you know, definitely feels good. Shifter placement's a little odd, but you know, it's all right. It's all right. It's a short shifter too, so that's love. And things are looking up, guys. It's been a battle. It's definitely been a God-blessed battle for sure. But we are doing this. And this drive, just being again, even the Caliber again. Just being in my own vehicle again, it just feels great. And our inspection is still good until the end of February, so we're gonna have to dial that in. Hopefully it's good. Any Dodge techs out there, let me know if this is the similar thing to the Neon. So if you have your key cycle before you start it, and your check engine light starts to flash, does that mean how it was with the Neon, that you still need to set your drive monitors and things along those lines, or is it still ready to be tested? Luckily, in the great state of Texas and God's country, they changed the law where you don't have to pay if you fail the test, so that's kind of a blessing. Next day's off on Thursday, so we're probably gonna shit, man, to be honest, probably gonna have to wait till I get paid. I'm kind of out of coin right now. Barely enough to pay the phone bill. It's not enough, a couple dollars short, but we'll just overdraft the rest of that on the account and we'll see what happens from there. But hopefully this is the last day of the cold, man. Like, I am tired of it. The cabin is cold. And it is really, really old being in these coveralls. Are you turning, my guy? What's going on here? This little Fiesta is just, you know, cruising. Clutch is very touchy. It's got an electric throttle. So I'm still trying to figure out, you know, feathering the old throttle. And also I've noticed it's got an aftermarket wastegate on it. And dude was saying that this thing hits like 25 pounds of boost, maybe 20 pounds of boost, which makes me think it's on a tune. I haven't been able to go wide open yet because, you know, she's missing whenever you start to get over 5 pounds of boost. And definitely not trying to throw a rod or fucking, you know, delete something that's internal. So we're definitely granny driving her until we can finally spirit drive it. But other than that, you know, the vehicle's not terrible. It needs a little bit of love, obviously, some TLC. Needs some splash guards where the fenders are, you know, inside. It's definitely been neglected a little bit, but she's been driven, so it's not all bad. It's not all bad. And the beautiful thing when Dodge did this vehicle, I mean, you got a forged crank, you got forged connecting rods. I mean, they did very, very well on this power plant. And I definitely wish they continued it. 300 horsepower, well, 285 to the crank. So that's probably what, like 260 something to the wheels? And probably around the same in torque, I believe, about 260 something. But it's not a bad vehicle. Just hoping that she passes inspection. It's kind of my only worry at this point. And next thing's going to be, like I said, fluids. Then we're going to do tires. I just picked up a 10 spline too, because apparently she's got splines on here, and my 6 spline didn't fit. So shout out to the boys at Discount Tire. You guys need a spline? Go to Discount Tire. I was going to throw them like 10-15 bucks for the spline. They just gave it to me, so God bless to you guys, for real. Not sponsored, but if you guys want to sponsor me, definitely could do that. And we are back to the cabin, you guys. Grabbing that first gear, trying not to scratch nothing. And the driveway's so wonky, you know. Definitely got to do some underbody repair as well. That freaking front belly splash guard. Once more, this was owned by... Dude was an adult when he the older gentleman that had it. Like I said, he bought it for his son. Son didn't really want to fuck around and drive stick, so he ended up getting his son some I guess it'd be, what was it, some nice truck, dude. It was a really nice truck, actually. It's like a 2020 something. But it is very refreshing, man, to have a vehicle again where my steering wheel is not littered with tons of buttons. It is just nice to have 3 pedals, a key, and a shifter. That's it, man. Simple man over here. And we are back. Getting about 26.1 miles to the gallon. Not terrible. Not terrible for a big girl. She's a big girl. Still weighed less than the Focus though, so that's kind of nice. Weighed less than the Focus. Tried to go out and grab a vape today, but apparently the QT I go to has these Kadu bars. One of my coworkers turned me on to when I was at Hyundai. And apparently they're doing a recall on the Kadu bars as well, because apparently the manufacturer was putting a little bit of drugs in those things. Legend has it. I don't know. I don't really know. But that's what the legend says. So they're still on recall. Apparently they're all still in the back. You can guess that's where I went to go get some fuel. And we made it. She's kind of cute, man, not gonna lie. Like, she's cute as a button. She's a big girl though. Just feels good to have my vehicle back, man, honestly. Even if it's not the Focus. Even if it's not my Neon. And what's wild is I've been through, this is my third vehicle now since I've been here in Texas. And the wild part is, my Neon, right? How I lost the Neon. God bless, I made it to work. Literally, like, pulled up, about to put it in reverse and go in my parking spot. And after that, like, there felt like there was no gear set, like nothing. Try to go in reverse, like everything was just like gone. So I put it in neutral, if it was neutral, you know, and then push it into my parking spot. And so after that, tell my lady at the time, like, yo, car's kind of messed up, not sure what to do. And so she's like, just call a tow truck and just bring it home and work on it at the house. I'm like, you're right. I'm back ready to go. And so get the tow truck and then get it to the house. Only for the freaking tow truck driver to tell me, like, so I brought the car back. Where do you want it? I'm like, put it right out here, man. That's fine. It's like, so I broke the frame. I'm like, but like, I'm a little gullible, man. Like, what the hell do you mean you broke the frame? I'm like, you're freaking serious, bro? I'm like, you didn't winch it, did you? I'm like, you're supposed to tow dolly it, but it's clearly on a flatbed, so. Right? You didn't winch it? As I'm looking at the winch on it right there. And I'm like, God bless, dude. I'm like, just put the vehicle right here, man. And so as he's loading the Neon SRT off, dude had no tow straps on it. Literally takes the winch off. Bed's at a 45. My Neon goes flying right into my landlord's freaking fence, dude. Messes up the carbon fiber hood, clearly destroys the front fascia. And I'm livid at that point. Like, WTF just happened. Like, I just thought I paid a professional to get my vehicle. Now my vehicle's totaled. Like, what in the is going on? And so that's how I lost the Neon. Wasn't my fault. I didn't even get a chance to blow it up. The girl wouldn't even let me blow her up, dude. Like, I remember when, all right. So finishing up that story. So I ended up getting the check. They wanted to give me like $2K. And at that point, I'm like, yo, that buys you my transmission. It was a built trans, carbon synchro rings, extended, new blocker set. There was so much done to that freaking trans, bro. I mean, carbon synchros, the shift extenders, the billet extenders and selectors, forged clutch fork, brass pivot ball, new clutch. It was an amazing platform. And then I had Bob's 47-pound wheel for the TD04 turbo. And it was a great little platform, bro. It really was. I was trolling V8s all day. Like, you couldn't shake this little Neon, dude. It was a fun little car. Fucking 2,900 pounds plus fluid and driver and then all the boost in the world. Fun car, dude. And it was that sexy orange blast. Like, yeah, dude, she was cute as a button. But I ended up losing it to the damn tow truck driver. And so I ended up getting 8K off of it. They wanted to give me 2. I'm like, nah, bro, that's not going to work. You're going to need to rearrange that real quick and you're going to need to talk to them because I'm not taking that for 2K. So they came back at 8K and I'm like, damn. Well, technically, they wanted 10 back in the day when I got it. Talked them down to 8, put $2,000 down. And then I ended up putting 15,000 in the car, you know, bringing it back to pretty much how it was like off of the factory. During my ownership, did like 4 timing jobs on it and all the maintenance you can imagine and just doing my best to be a good owner and, you know, keeping the car on the road. Love the damn thing. Big Mopar guy. Used to be anyways. Still love Americana. What am I talking about? And so after that, I was pretty devastated. Tried to get another Neon. Couldn't find them, bro, because the majority of them were molested. The kids just destroy these things, bro. Watt box, like don't know maintenance, or just go big turbo, no supporting mods, and why'd my car go boom? So yeah, I got kind of lucky. Compression was still good across the board, so, and she lasted me almost like 10 years, man. I missed that damn thing. So going forward, that was the first vehicle I lost here in the great state of Texas. And at the time, my credit was still good, man. It was so superb that I had that inclination of, you know what? back in 2014, I wanted that Focus ST, you know, so I can put the neon down and put it in the garage, and Noah and I, my son, we could, you know, do a 2.6 stroker on it, and then it's going to be his car for high school, and, you know, whatever. So I was looking at the Focus. And at this time, I got thrown in the used car market during the middle of COVID. Yeah, horrendous, dude, horrendous. And the catch was, when I first got down here, the Fiesta STs for low mileage, were looking like maybe like 8K, like 10K on a good day for like super low mileage Focus ST, or a Fiesta ST and Focus STs. What am I talking about? I was going to buy one or the other, both in a perfect world, right? That'd been dope. And so I was looking for a Fiesta. Why am I keep saying that? The Focus. I should have got the Fiesta. That's why. Smaller, more subcompact, lighter. And at this point, like once more, the Focuses were about 8 to 10K when I first got down here in 2019. And then COVID came. Doubled the price. It was what, when I bought it, like I think like 50,000 on the clock. And they wanted 18 large, bro. 18 large. $2,000 less than MSRP. Freaking wild. And it was an ST1, bro. It was upholstery seats, no backup cam, none of that shit, bro. Just like your entry level Focus ST. And I didn't want none of the other shit, bro. I could mod that, so I really wasn't worried about it. So yeah, I ended up getting the Focus. And fun car, dude. Super fun car too. She was heavy. She definitely was heavy. When you went wide open, there didn't really feel like a whole lot was there. Hella quiet too, bro, when you turn the vehicle on the stock exhaust. So I did some mild mods to it. I did an RS open air box, high flow filter, installed a Roush exhaust on it, and put a tune on it to wake it up. And bro, it was a fun fucking car. Really fun car. Drove it from Texas to Arizona, Arizona back to Texas, Texas to Nebraska, Nebraska to Texas. And someone totaled the car. Yeah, that was last year, August 27, 2025. And it was devastating to me, bro. I mean, literally kind of why I'm here at the shack right now in the shed. Because if it wasn't for Granny and Granddad, bro, like, I don't know where the hell I would be right now. It'd be kind of, you know, don't know. I'd probably be freaking on the streets, to be honest with you. So counting the blessings where I can. But that was heartbreaking right there for sure. And apparently I got something from the insurance from the other place saying something about the claim, like call them about the claim and I have 30 days or the claim will be, I guess, void or something like that. So I'm wondering what the hell's going on with that, because I already got the first part of the claim, which was $10,700, 6,000 something went to pay the rest of the Focus off. And then I didn't even get to see the other 4,400, bro. Child support literally took all that ish, all of it, right? And so you're asking how I get 4,500 to get the Caliber SRT. I had to take a freaking loan out, bro. I had to take a freaking loan out. Yeah. The payments aren't terrible. It's like 150 something, 140 something a month, you know? So I got blessed by the grace of God with that, you know, kind of ruined my credit again, just to check through all these spots to see if I can get a loan. And going back to the Focus, right? Credit was so good, bro. I didn't even have to put nothing down. I didn't put a dime down. And they kept asking, like, you sure you don't want to put nothing down? I'm like, check out the credit score, my guy. It's like a few points away from perfect. I don't want to put nothing down. I want this 2014 Focus ST. Keep the payments under $400 a month, bro. And yeah, I just need to sign the paperwork. Let's go. And if you guys aren't game, like, there's another dealer down the street that's literally got another one. So, I mean, time is money, guys. Let's go. 1 second. And so he hands me the keys and be like, you and your brother go for a test drive. You guys take as long as you need. So I'm like, nice. And so shortly after that, my brother's like, damn, dude. He's like, that's the fastest I've ever been inside and out of a dealership getting a car. I'm like, you know, I'm like, my ish is right now. So life is all right. And so the damn thing got totaled by some dumbass kid born in 2005, bro. Like, what the, like, what? Like, that year is very symbolic to me, because that's the year that the Neon ended, right? And that's for the year they introduced the Caliber. So it's kind of a symbolic meaning to me. And so after that, I was kind of rolling around in Big Brother's car for a bit. And dude, like, literally the day after I get the Caliber, the day after, brother's tires on the front of the Sonic literally are flat, bro. I mean, there's wires and everything showing. I had this weird thought. It was the day before I got the Caliber. And I remember my brother telling me last time we spoke on the phone before he got transferred over to somewhere by El Paso. Just that weird reminiscent thought of big brother, like, don't forget to keep an eye on them front tires. And I was like, it's been a minute since I have looked at them. I've been out of work for a while. I haven't really been going nowhere, but let me give a look. Bro, they were toast. They're freaking toast. I do have a pair of tires for big brother. I gotta still install them. It's kind of been hell because I had to move the car over to the front because granddad's like, can you move the car? So I moved the car over there, and the ground is still soaked. It freezes in the morning, but it's still soaked with all this freaking moisture from all that damn ice. And I can't get a floor jack underneath it right now to take the tires off and all this shit. So we're kind of waiting on that. But tell you what, guys, I got a feeling about this year. I got a feeling. I'm just trying to stay true, trying to stay vigilant, man. Just doing my best to stay vigilant, keep my head up, stay the hell out of trouble. Don't want nothing to do with no trouble. Excuse me. And truth be told, man, I'm really hoping this thing works out at Toyota. Like, I like it. The 2-week pay is kind of trash, not gonna lie, until I can finally start getting some coin. Once I start getting some coin in, I start budgeting again, and then I should be seeing, I don't know, like, these guys were showing me their hours, yo, at Toyota. And these guys, every 2 weeks, they get about, hold on, who the hell? Messenger audio? Is someone calling me? The hell? Hold up 1 second.